Sorry, this video is getting out a little late today. Got a new car today. Comment in below what you think I got today. But yeah, the Packers last night. I went to the game. Sorry, I only loaded a couple of videos. Just wasn't a lot of good to come out of the Packers, at least from the Packers. From the Lions, you're like happy. If you're a Lions fan today, you're happy. You are the big dog in the NFC North for now, even though you haven't won anything in forever. So Packers still have scoreboard with way more championships than the Lions, and the Lions actually have to win something before they can say they're back. So let me know what you think of that in the comments below. But if you like the video, or give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, all of that. But yeah, Packers last night, debacle. Complete disaster from top to bottom. Failure on all three levels. Jordan Love was awful. His accuracy was awful. His deep ball is atrocious. And unless he wants to be one of the top quarterbacks in the league, he needs to improve that. If not, he'll just be mid-tier for his career. This is not a bad thing. He can still be a very serviceable quarterback in the NFL, but if he does not improve, he will not be with Green Bay next year. He will be with another team. The Packers will draft an heir apparent, the true heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers, because so far, as good as Love has had his moments, let's be honest, last week's game against the Saints, now we know that was kind of an asterisk because Derek Carr went out, and if Derek Carr plays a full game, Packers lose, and they are now 1-3. So, yeah, Derek Carr was terrible. AJ Dillon bad again. Uh, Aaron Jones only or didn't even play that much, and he would perform better than AJ Dillon. I mean, what's the point of starting Aaron Jones in this game, knowing that you have a big extended break between this game and their following Monday night game against the Raiders? Why even start him at all? Why not just let him sit out this game and come back? Raiders all healthy, ready to destroy their terrible defense. Why? Why not wait till then? It's a real mystery. Matt LaFleur again has little answers at the end of the game, just platitudes, platitudes, platitudes. Ultimately, I think he's a pussy. He tries to talk tough, but let's be honest, he is no Mike Holmgren. He is no Dan Carpenter. I mean, my God, the Lions coach is amazing. He may be a psycho mental patient, but he is incredible coach. It gets out what he needs to. His team is tough, tenacious, and they were just a better physical team last night from top to bottom. What else can we say bad against Packers? Special teams wasn't great. The Quay Walker penalty. Still kind of confused as to what happened there because there was never a penalty throw on the field. I didn't watch the actual broadcast because I was at the game, so I'd love to know if people who watch the game from home if there was actually a penalty on the field because it feels so arbitrary. All of a sudden there's a penalty, but there's never a penalty on the field, and it came so late. The the penalty or the points were on the board. It was 30-17, and then all of a sudden the points come off the board. The Lions offense comes back in the field, and they're there scoring a touchdown. It's like, where did the penalty come from? Yes, there may have been a penalty, but the penalty flag was not thrown on the field ever. Where did it come from? I'd love to know. Comment below if you watch the game from TV. Let me know if there's actually a flag thrown on the field because I was aghast as to what was happening. It just felt like the NFL was putting their finger on the scale and saying, "Oh, Packers are coming back. Let's squash that while we can." But I don't want to bitch about the Packers all night. I mean, it was just so bad. I mean, there were times where you thought, oh, maybe they can make this interesting, and they got a couple touchdowns in the second half. Their defense started playing better. Jaden Reed had a great catch that eventually led to a Aaron Rodgers like touchdown for Jordan Love, which was pretty great. But I mean, just not a lot of good to go around. I mean, there's so many problems with the Packers. Their offensive line. That Bakhtiari's gonna have another surgery. He's going in IR. Who knows if he plays it all the rest of the year. Hoping Elton Jenkins can come back again after this extended period off. That maybe he'll be ready for that Monday night game. Maybe it'd be nice. That would certainly help. But probably seen the last of Bakhtiari for this year, so that's unfortunate. Luke Musgrave went out, so that sucks. Another tight end gone. Yeah, just not a lot of good to go around. I mean, it was just disaster from top to bottom. It was a fun game to watch, I guess. it's always fun to go to the Packer game. Like in my videos I had before, Packers watching a Packer game in Lambeau Field at night is one of the best experiences ever. And just going to Lambeau Field, period, is one of the best experiences in sports. I mean, there's no better fan experience. I mean, the Packer fans are probably the best fans in the history of sports, and it's not really close. I mean, we have the most championships in NFL history. Fans are always there. And we're Packer fans. Yes, we expect a lot because we've known a lot of success. Lions fans, on the other hand, were very obnoxious for most of the game. And it's just like, yeah, sure, you beat the Packers now, but how many Super Bowls have you won? Oh, yeah, that's right. You still not won any Super Bowls. Won't be winning one this year because, let's see, there's a whole lot better teams that you're not going to beat. And you're a very good team. I'm going to give you props. I'm not going to take anything away from you. But come on, the Lions still have a lot to prove. And they need to play through a full season without having their characteristic 4 or 5 game losing streak, which they seem to do every year. And also 0-16. Lions still have that. And if you're a Lions fan and you can complain about that, you can talk to my butt because there's no washing that debacle away. There's no washing that away. Also, it's fun to know. I did not know that Joe Barry was actually the defensive coordinator of that team. So, kind of makes you question why what he has on the Packers that he continues to be out there. Yes, I mean you can't coach stupid. I mean there's must be a lot of stupid players on the Packers. I mean it's just like you just can't coach that up. There's just no way to improve that. So maybe it's not completely on Joe Barry, but his scheme is not great. It'd be nice to switch to a 4-3. It'd be nice to be like the 49ers. They certainly have the linebackers and players to facilitate that kind of change, but that won't happen until the offseason. But I'm rambling now. Packers lose 34-20. Yes, they got that last field goal at the end of the game, but it's like that game was already over. After Jordan Love threw that interception, well, actually after that phantom penalty call that we never actually saw on the field came down, the game was over. And that was when I left. I usually try not to leave the Packer game at all, but I mean, it's like the game was so far out of it. There's no chance that they were going to come back to win. David Montgomery just ate the Packers alive all day long. I mean, props to him. He looks great. I would have thought Gibbs would have gotten more run in this game, but Montgomery just slow, methodically, just kept eating their defense alive. And it's like no wonder why the defense looked as bad as it did. The offense couldn't stay on the field, so it's no wonder why they ended up the way they did. I'm rambling again. Packers lose 34-20, and who knows what's gonna happen in the next game? They play the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday night in a week and a half. And if Jair Alexander is there, Devontae might go for 300 yards and like 3 touchdowns. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But at this point, anything's possible after the debacle that was last night. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, all that. It's a easy button click for you, but it means the world to me. So, but yeah, have a great day, and as always, God bless. Go Pack Go when they actually want to go.